All right, so we're going to be doing a step-by-step basic email autoresponder training. That's what we're going to be talking about tonight. So if you're first time here, welcome. If you've been here in this group, welcome back. And we have lots of trainings in this group. So make sure that you're using them. Maybe if you're watching this in our portal, or maybe you're watching this in our Facebook group. Whichever, whatever place you're watching this, we're going to be talking about email, just some autoresponder training because we've been getting a lot of requests on that. So that's why we're going to focus on that today. So the autoresponder that we use is called Aweber. Now, Aweber is not the only software tool that is out there. There's many other software tools. There's GetResponse, there's MailChimp, SendLane. There's so many other ones, but I personally use GetResponse. Now you probably ask, why do I use GetResponse? Because this is where I learned how to do email marketing. So it's plain and simple. So this is where I learned how to do it, and that's what I'm sticking to. Aweber. Is
You said get response.
Yeah, Aweber. Yeah. So I use Aweber. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm using Aweber. So here, on here, you could see they have a lot of features on here, and you can sign up for absolutely free. They also have a pricing point as well. So I'm just going to show you everything so you could see. So choose a plan that supports. So whether you want to start off for free, you can start free. You get up to 500 email subscribers, or anytime after 500 email subscribers, then you're going to have to pay $16.50 per month. And this is if you're doing annually. But if you're doing monthly, it's going to be $20, $19.99. So you can create one landing page on here. So for those who don't want to use ClickFunnels and everything, you can just set up everything on here. You get a one email automation, web push notification, you drag and drop builder. There's email templates that you can use. There's sign up forms. You can also use e-commerce and a lot more involved. So for those who want to go pro, over here you could see you can do the $19 per month if it's every month, or for the year you could just pay for the entire year, and you'll save a little bit of money, 16.15. Now we're in the pro because we have tons of emails in our email autoresponder. So we already exceeded this 500 subscribers. For those who are starting out, start out for free, get your feet wet and everything. And once you go pro, unlimited emails, you have advanced email automation. You can remove your Aweber branding off it, which is good. You can do split testing, web page, and you can also check on your sales tracking as well. So go through here, see what works for you. For the free version, you can send 3,000 emails per month, which is amazing. So free, you can get started with that. So let's jump right into it. We're going to sign up for a free account today. And right at the top, right hand corner, you see get Aweber for free. So when you click on here, all you have to do is you're going to put your name and your email in. So I'm going to put in Andre Miller. I'm just going to sign up for another email so you guys can see. I'm going to use one of my older emails. So I'll put that in here. Click on get started. Once I get started, it's just going to load up real quick. And it's probably going to ask me to go and verify it too. That's how all these, anything that you sign up for, they want to make sure that you're real. All right, so go to login. So I can click on here, I can log in. But I know I already log in from my other browser. So I'm just going to click on here where it says get started. Once I click on get started, boom. Let me just copy this link, put it over here. Put this right here. Update. It's just going to ask me for password. So email. What? Oops, something went wrong. What is going on here? I think because I tried to do it I copied it from another device. So hang on one second. Let me try to log in from here. Just hang on real quick. I just want to log in from my Nope, that's not what I want to use. I want to sign in with a different one. So I'm just going to sign in from. So you can't see what I'm doing right now. So I'm just doing some. I'm just trying to log in into my email address. So just bear with me for a second. Once I log in, everything will be step by step. I'm going to walk you through the entire process. The only process I can show you is my login information for my email. So just do keep in mind that's what I'm doing. So you will have to do the same. They will just send you a verification. Once you verify everything, then you should be good to go. That's a good thing. So hopefully I can remember my password. If not, then we're in a real problem here. See? Can't even log in. Let me see. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. That didn't work. So hang on one second. Let me just refresh this real quick. This is what happened when you do this stuff. So if most of you think that you won't have any issues when it comes down to setting up an online business, I'm telling you, you're doing it completely wrong. So I know I'm going to do something real quick. So let me just hack the system here. Not really hack, but I'm just going to send it to another email. And once I send it to my other email, then I can do it from there. Let me send it to this email. What you got to do, man, got to find a way or make a way. All right, so I'm going to go into my other email. Because for some reason, my password, I have so many different passwords that if I don't remember them, holy moly, it's a nightmare. And that's what's going on right now. So let me just try to get in real quick. Reason why I couldn't get in is because of from the browser. So I have to send it to another email. All right, so I got it from this email. Let me go verify it real quick. Looks safe. It is safe. All right, so let me click on this. All right, so I got to put that. So let me stop sharing this, and I'm going to share another one. So hang on one second. Let me just share this. Share another slide. So let me just stop sharing this, and then I'm going to share another one. All right. So I'm going to share this because I want you guys to see, the next step. Like the next step, the next stage. Okay, there we go. All right. So I'm back again. All right. So I have to just put the email address in that I just used to sign up. So they're asking you to set up the email. So hopefully you can see that. Choose a password. I'm going to choose a password. Choose a password. So that one is weak. All right, so that one is great. There we go. I'm going to save that. Hope you all can see it. There we go. So it's loading right now. All right, boom. There we go. Should be good to go. All right. So I'm on here. See the pro, see the free, and see the, select a plan. So of course, if you're going to do select one of these, go for it. If you just want to go with, if you just want to go on the free section, then click on here. And then you click continue. Once you click continue, then it will go. All right, so it's saying, do you want to call your company? You can put, I can put Andre Miller Company. You can put Andre Brittany Company. I can put Andre Company, whatever. You don't have to stress about this. I know this is where a lot of people get super stressed. They're like, oh my goodness, they're asking me for a company name. I don't have an LLC and all that stuff. Don't worry about that. you're all good. They just want to see a name. So you could just put a name. If you have an LLC, go for it. If you can just use your name. This is not going to go out in the public. This is for your records. So you can put your name, Andre's company. If you have a website, if you already have a funnel already, great, you can put it there. You got a Facebook account, an Instagram account, a TikTok account. All you got to do is just copy the URL. So most of you probably don't know what a URL is. That is the link that is all the way to the top of. So if you're on your phone, I'm gonna try to do it on your phone. So if you're on your phone and you're on Facebook, right? You're on your phone, you're on like your Facebook. What you can do is you want to click on your picture, not the one on the left, but the one in the top right corner. And then you click on profile. And when you click on profile, you'll see the 3 little dots, and you could just copy where it says your profile link. So your profile link, you just copy the profile link. For those of you on a computer, I don't want to get out of this, because if I get out of this, it's the same thing. It's like the top link at the top. So just copy the top link, whatever link it is. You copy that link and you just put it in. Just put it in there. So put your it's gonna be www.facebook.com/whatever you call it. That's where you're gonna put it in here. For industry category, you can choose whatever. You can say, let me just find one that relates to online business. So you can put health and wellness, if that's what you want to do, or network marketing, affiliate marketing. You're doing affiliate marketing. Boom, click on affiliate marketing. All right, so when you do that, have you ever used Aweber before? Most of you are probably new. You could click on no. Yes, I just need a refresher. Yes, I understand the basics. So I'm just going to go no, because most of you probably don't. So hopefully it will take me to, let's see if it's going to accept the no social. Excuse me. Let me just see if it's going to accept it. Did it? Did it not? Oh, boom. See? Well, you didn't have to put any thing in your website or social. So again, don't get hung up on those things. Address, don't put your home address, of course. You don't want to do that. You want to get a virtual address. You can go to Google, type in virtual, free virtual address. You can just get one for absolutely free. Boom, you put it on there, and then you should be good. For this one, I'm just going to put a fictitious one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Long. Oh, well, I hope this is not somebody's address. Well, if you're watching this, I apologize. I'm just going to click on, I'm just making this. So let me just put 1, 2, 3 address. Washington State would be Washington State. Country, sorry, city, Washington. I'll put Washington for the state. Postal code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. USA, click continue. There we go. Please enter a valid address. 1, 2, 3, 4 Long Meadow Drive. There we go. Let's click continue. Hopefully it will work. Come on now. What? Oh, guess not. So I'm just going to pick one. So if you're watching this video later on, and that's your home address, don't say anything. Just trying to do a training. Okay? All right, so I click on continue. Why is this not even coming up? Long Meadow. 1, 2. All right, 12 Long Meadow. There we go. All right. So there you go. You can't just make one up. You gotta have to put an address. So find a virtual address. There's plenty of them. You can get them for absolutely free. All right, so let me clear this out. Do you already have any email subscribers? So I'm just going to say no, because again, most of you probably watching this don't even have one. No, don't worry. We'll help you build one. Click continue. What are your business goals? We'll make customized suggestions to help you achieve your goals faster. Check all this. All right, so I want to grow my audience. I want to sell my product. All this stuff, you don't have to worry. I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to sell my products as well. Get people to a physical store. No, we're doing online business, so online stuff. Promote events and other. No, let's just skip that. Click on continue. There we go. What other tools do you use for your business? We'll suggest integration to make Aweber seamless with your business. So you can click on one of these. So, all right, I'm going to use Facebook. Okay, I'm going to be using PayPal or whatever. Okay, I'm going to use ClickFunnels. There you go. I'm going to have my Instagram or YouTube. If you're going to open up a Shopify store, you can do that as well. I'm going to add PayPal to it. If you got a little Etsy shop that you're going to do, click on that. I don't want to go into too much details. Boom, click continue. Once you continue, hope you guys are enjoying this step-by-step training process that I'm giving y'all, okay? So now it's going, it's kind of loading slow today. Sure, what's going on? All right, there we go. Now we're in. All right, look at that. We're in. Welcome to Aweber Andre. People who complete this quick start checklist get 66% more subscribers on average. So far, I already have that. So they're going to say, hey, connect your PayPal. So if you got a PayPal account, boom, you can connect it. Okay, so let me just break that down. If you got a PayPal account, you can connect it. If you don't have a PayPal account, don't worry about it. And even if you have a PayPal account, you don't need to connect it to your Aweber. Why? Because you're doing affiliate marketing. And you don't need to worry about that. Don't worry about all these little things. Because if you do get paid, whatever company you're going to advertise will tell you how they will pay you. So you don't need to worry. This is only if you decide on selling your own services and you want people to sign up whatever you're selling. So if you want to go sell digital books, you want to go sell little things online, then you can set it up where people can do that. So here, I'm going to skip this. Welcome your new subscribers. So this right here, I'm on number 3. Welcome your new subscribers. So that means when somebody put their email address in, it's just going to being sent out to my subscribers. I really don't want to do that because I want to try to skip the double opt-in. Now for the free version, I do believe that you have to set it up where your subscribers have to, but for the pro version, you would have to pay for it. So if you don't want people to get those annoying emails, and I'm gonna show you one in a few. I'll show you one. It's like once they put their email address in, they're gonna get, hey, do you want to subscribe to my email list? And most times people are not gonna do that. So you're gonna lose a lot of people. So for this, I'm gonna skip this, skip along, publish your pre-built-in sign-up page. So I could do that. I'm gonna skip that too. Share your page for the first 10 people. I'm gonna skip that. All right, so I'm gonna skip all that stuff. Really don't need all that stuff. All right. Now, once I skip all that, automatically it's just gonna go. If you want to go in there and set those up, more power to you, but you really don't need all that. You don't need that. All right. Ooh. Total subscribers. I got 1. It's probably myself that I'm subscribed to it. Yay! I have 1 subscriber. So if you see 1, that's you. So don't get too excited. All right. So now we're here into the Aweber email list or Aweber dashboard. Right here, you can see a lot of stats. So you can see like the sales and everything on the right hand side. That's only if you connect everything through Aweber. If you are using a third party like ClickFunnels or System.io or GrooveFunnels or whatever software tool that you use, you don't have to worry about this. Don't worry about it. So now we're here. Now it's time for us to build our email list. But before we do that, I'm just going to show you a quick little. So you can click on where it says quick menu. They set it up where you don't have to ask 100 questions. Just go click on here and it will tell you where everything is located. So if you want to go do that, it's a great way to learn. Right here, you have the messages, which is draft, you got broadcast, you got split test, blog broadcast, email, all that good stuff. Down here, you have the automation, campaigns, list campaigns, subscribers. You can add your subscribers if you want, and you can import it from an old email list. But just be very, very careful, because if you have a brand new account and you decide to upload 10,000 emails, they're gonna block you. They're gonna ask you where you get it from and everything. Pages, sign up forms. You got landing page. You can create your own landing page and a sign up form. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that. List options, where you can click on the list options, tags, customs, all these different things. It's super cool. If you want to do integration, you can click on where it says integration right here. And when you click on the integration, if you're using a third party, you could sign it up. So if you're using ClickFunnels, if you're using ClickFunnels, you can click on available integration, click on there it is right there. You can connect it, click on that, connect your ClickFunnels there. If you're using WordPress, if you got PayPal, if you got Facebook, you can connect all these different things. There's a lot of different options that you can use. So feel free to come on here and connect whatever you're using. All right, so for the list name, all right, since we're going to do list name, I'm going to click on here. I'll get back to the email, creating an email section. I'm going to go as detailed as possible. So there it is. So you got right here, basic settings, Andre Miller, a mailing. I'm going to send regular emails. So here where it says from Andre, from name and address. So here, if you have a brand, let's say your brand, you're creating a brand such as weight loss chicks. You want to put weight loss chicks in here. Why? Because if you're building a brand name, weight loss chick, you don't want people to see an email coming from Jessica Sim. They're gonna be like, who's Jessica? I don't know Jessica. Who's Brittany? Who's Andre? So you want to put here where it says from name. So this is what your subscribers are gonna see. So when they put their email address in, boom. So you can put, if you're building your brand like Andre, Brittany build her brand, I build my brand, I can put my name there if I'm doing affiliate marketing around me. But if I'm building like one of my pages, I would put the name of the page. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if it does make sense. And then your email address from here, one thing that you can't do, you don't want to use a Gmail, you don't want to use a Hotmail, you don't want to use a Yahoo email address. Reason why, because if you try to use all this stuff, this is not professional at all. So you can buy a name, you can buy an email correlated to your domain name. We already did a training on that. So if you haven't watched that yet, go for it. Go watch that training. You can go to namecheap.com because it's free and you can sign up for a free email. Because again, you don't want to have weight loss chick and this email address, because people are going to be like, who's this person? I don't know who they are. So you want to ensure that everything is congruent. You're doing a business. Can you imagine if you buy something from Amazon and you see an email address that says madfish7 hotmail.com? That wouldn't go well. You'd be like, hang on a second, I just bought something from Amazon. So you have to, for many reasons. So just go for that. Make sure you change that out. I'm just leaving it there for right now, but make sure you buy an email address, put it in there.
Joel asked why I used a different address. I'm assuming he's talking mailing address.
Mailing address? Well, you don't want people to come at your house. You know?
I'm just assuming that's what it was.
Yeah. So you want to make sure that, create an address where, because this email is going to go out. This email is going to be at the bottom of every person's email address. So you want to make sure that you put put something there. Now here, well, we have our business, so we put our business email address. I mean, home address, not home address, but our business address. So here where it says notification, now this notification means that, okay, you now can put your personal email in here. So what does this mean? Let's say somebody decide on subscribing to your email address. As soon as somebody subscribe to your email address, Aweber will send you a notification letting you know that someone just subscribed to your email address. So then you can connect here, so it will just automatically send to your personal email. So right here where it says notification, this is okay. Your notification, you can put your personal email. So you can put your personal email and your name here. So that means when somebody subscribe or anything, you can get that email address. Hopefully that makes sense. Boom, click on here, save all settings, then you're good to go. Now, personal list. So I'm just showing you all these little things right here. Again, you can put weight loss chicks, URL right here. You can put the signature here. Our team support at weight loss chick. You can add a picture of your brand here, whatever. Make your email look good. You can add the Facebook. If you got a Twitter, you can get a Twitter. Elon Musk just got Twitter, so you know that's hot right now. And you can click on here where it says view the unsubscribe page. So if anybody decides to unsubscribe from your page, you can go take a look at it. I'm not going to go into details on that. When it comes to global snippet, you can add your snippet, meaning that when people click on certain things, or they click on your links or click on a code or anything, it add to a snippet, and then the snippet is going to redirect them to another sequence that you can set up. But if you only have one email list, it's going to be challenging. You have not much to work with. You got to step up your game if you decide on doing these things. And again, start with the free, upgrade later on. So here's the annoying email that I was talking about. This is the annoying email, meaning when someone decides to subscribe to your email address, as soon as they subscribe to your email address, this is what they're going to get. Please click below, and you can edit it, you can change it, you can switch it up and make it your own. So for a few different reasons, this is good. And for a lot of reasons, it's bad. Because when people subscribe to your email address, they don't want to get another email saying, hey, do you want to subscribe to my email address? It's basically going to throw people off. And most of them are not going to say yes. It's very normal. All right. So you got tags. You can click on your tags right here in the list options. Let me just take a sip while it loads. Well, I don't really have any subscribers here, but you can click on tags and everything, and then you should be good to go. Now, you see like the subscribers. You can look at subscribers here. When you look at the subscribers, subscribers. Now, if you're going into the Aweber and everything, right, you can click on where it says, I can click on the name right here. When you click on the name, you will see where it says subscribe. Now, the reason why you haven't seen any email because I haven't done anything. You can add tag. So let's say the tag right here, you can put this person bought. They bought the weight loss. So if I click on there, there's a tag. So if they bought the weight loss, automatically I can just put them in a new list and just help, nurture these people. And then once I nurture them, then I can also send more different offers in weight loss. I'm not going to send them stuff about hair shampoo because they don't want to buy that stuff. All right. So everything got to be the same. If you're going to do a multiple page, a multi niche page, that's okay. But if you're just doing niche pages, then you want to stick with the theme. And then when you click on here, you'll see, you won't see it right now, but you can see on the right hand side where it says subscriber activity. You could see, all right, are people opening my emails? Are people clicking on the links? Are people actually like doing stuff? And you always want to check on it now and again. Over here, you could see where it says the people who added today, people who added yesterday, 7 days ago, 30 days ago, a year ago, dormant subscribers, unengaged new subscribers, low engagement subscribers. So you can see people who are clicking on your emails, people who are not opening your emails. So sometimes every 90 days, you got to go through and you got to shed some dead weight. Some people just got to leave them behind. Just like this group. A lot of people will go through it once in a while. We haven't seen you engage on anything. You're going to be removed. Sorry to say, but when you're ready, you can come back. Not a problem. You can click on the current subscribers. You can click on the people who unsubscribe. And when people unsubscribe, just delete them from your email list. Just click on it and just delete them. You always want to check undeliverable, meaning that you're sending emails, but for some reason it's not going to their inbox. For a few different reasons, people probably put wrong email address. They put fake email address. So you have to go in here and clean it. Like I go in mine and I clean it all the time. You have the sign up forms, landing page for those of you who want to go the economical route. For the free version, you only have one. For pro, of course, you can make more. So if you want to create a landing page, you can go on here. Oh, geez. Okay, my sign up page. They didn't even give me even more. So if I click on here, my sign up page, they won't give you like the really cool ones because it's free. You know what I'm saying? But you can really set it up how you want it. This is gonna be on here. This won't be removed, unfortunately. They set it up that way. But you can create a landing page. You have like you can put a video on it. You can put button on it. Just play with it. Play with it. There's a lot of things over here, and you can put name and email. Collect your name and email. Click on preview. Then you should be good to go. All right. So I'm just showing you. Right. It's the basic stuff. Later on you're gonna get the advanced stuff of how to do all this stuff, and you'll know more about those things once we release all that. Then you got the campaign. You could check out the campaign. Campaign definitely is about, your campaigns. So your campaign is, see, they already gave you a head start. So they gave you a head start, which is school, and that's what I love with Aweber. They kind of set things up. Now, what does campaign means? Meaning when somebody put their email address in, as soon as they put their email address in, they're gonna get the first email. So boom, you get an email right away. And then you will see where it says, hey, thanks for signing up. You can wait one day, send out another email tomorrow. Next day, send out another email. So the sequence is one email, wait one day, one email, wait one day, one email, wait one day. So you could see all that stuff. And then you have like the messages, you could edit. If I click on that, it takes me to where I can set up the emails. So if I decide I'm going over to ClickBank, and I'm just going to go to ClickBank real quick, you won't see that on the screen because for some reason this thing, it takes forever to share all these pages. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm just going to copy. I'm going to copy create emails. I'm just going to copy an email. Copy an email. All right, so let's say get email swipes. Ooh, that's cool. High converting email swipes. There we go. So I'm just going to copy an email real quick, and then I'm just going to show you guys how to edit it. The basic stuff, just to get you guys going. All right, so let me copy this. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Copy this. Copy. There we go. So I just got, and remember, ClickBank is gonna give you emails. a lot of different places will give you emails. All right, so we're in the email right now. Now, most of you probably seen this little code right here, and I'll tell you why. So that little code right there is basically for, it gives you like the list. Sorry, it triggers the first name. So don't remove this, because if you once you're if you're collecting the name and the email, as soon as the person put their name and the email in, it will say hi Jim, hi Joel, hi, you know, whoever it is. You're just gonna click on here and it's just gonna go for that, right? So what I do is I'll leave this here and I go here. I just highlight everything and I'm just gonna paste the entire thing. See? It's already there. So you see that right there? Boom, it's already there. So I'm not gonna, so this is saying from, right? So I'm just gonna copy this. Let me see, hang on. I'm gonna copy this right here. I'm just gonna put it up here. So this is where, so this is the subject line. You know, I get got from big belly, big stomach. That's funny. So the name of it would be like, hi Andre, SL drink blah 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 blah. Lately, my friends. I'll take this out. No, sorry. So subject line. There we go. It says SL. My bad. So SL mean subject line. So see, these companies are giving you different tools, resources, right? Tools, resources that you can use. So I go here, I'm gonna take that out. So drink this fizzy drink to dissolve 2.3 pounds overnight. Hi, Andre. Lately, all my friends been asking, so if you don't know how to write emails, I know how to write emails. I've been doing it for a long time. I practice and practice and practice. It didn't just happen overnight. So I know how to write emails. I can write emails that people will just buy. So you can, if you're just starting out, yeah, use all these emails. They be like right here. So this section right here, where you see it, it's telling you where you need to put your affiliate link. Down here as well, use the same thing. That's where you put your affiliate link. So what I'll do, I'll highlight this. I'll click on this where it says link. And this is where I'll put the affiliate link. So the affiliate link of the product. So I'm just going to put Google there for now because I ain't got time to go over there. So as you can see, once this has this little tick, I click this little green button. Voila. Boom. It's there. So you see, already entered. Come down here, do the same thing, highlight everything. Click on the little link, google.com. Boom. All right. To your health, weight loss checks. There you go. If you're doing a brand. See that? Now what I'll do, I'll just highlight the entire thing right here. Once I highlight this entire thing, what I'll do, I'll just check the size of the text. So that's font, size, and I'll change it to whatever size. I don't want to make it too big. I'll go with 14 or 15. See that? Boom. Look at that. My goodness, man. You guys are getting all this training for free, but some of you still ain't doing anything with it. I think I'm going to start charging for this. Maybe people will take us seriously. Once I do that, I click on save. But before I click save, what I'll do, I'll preview. Top right corner, click on preview. I'll click on preview. So don't worry about this because the code is there. So don't freak out. I'll put an email address here that I haven't used. And then I'll put a name, and then I'll click on down here where it says send test message. It won't do it now because I haven't entered anything. If I want to check out the mobile view to make sure it looks good, I click on mobile view. So that means a lot of people on their phone will be like, okay, all right, looks good. All right, cool beans. See all that stuff? Boom, voila. Once I test it out and I check it, I always send it to another email address. I make sure the links are good, make sure everything is good. Once I do that, I hit save. Once I hit save, then, okay. Once I hit save, then boom, boom, bam, boom. It should be good. Hang on a second. It's loading.
So Joel says, try this on System.io, short link system, it rejected it, but we clarified that was Bitly last week, right?
Yeah, that's probably a Bentley thing. Maybe it's not working. Maybe they reject it.
Sharon says, free is gooder.
Phrase what?
Good. Not for much longer. And then Joel says, I wasn't listening to you because I'm doing something. He says, how do you set up the automation?
Yeah, that's what. So once you set that up, right? Once you set this up, you click on here and you click on activate campaign. That's all you got to do, man. Make sure you put all the emails. So if it's 10 different emails, do them one by one, line them all up, and then you hit this, activate campaign. Once you activate campaign, then boom, that thing should be firing. All right. And you should be good. And then you have like the sign up forms and all that kind of stuff. I just wanted to share basic stuff, but this is great. It's a lot of information. This is something that you all can go on and go import, set up your emails and everything. And, can't say Andre and Brittany didn't do good for humanity. I love you guys. But, anyways, that was the training for tonight. I love y'all. Peace out. One love. And I'll see you on another amazing training. Go tell people about this. See you guys.